Hey curl friends, Destiny here, your favorite curly hair care specialist and hair loss practitioner. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a hybrid install takedown. So if you don't know what that is, a hybrid install is essentially using two different install methods for the extensions. So in the back, we used a traditional sew-in, and in the front, we did tape-ins. So this install was in for about a month and a half. She decided she wanted to rock her natural hair. It is silk press season, so she wanted a silk press. So I removed all the sew-in bundles in the back. We had used one bundle for the back because she did not want it too full, and this hair is actually very thick. So she had 200 grams in total, 100 grams in the back, and another 100 grams of tape-ins in the front. As I take down her install, I'm assessing her hair and scalp. This is my chance to see if she's following at-home care instructions, if she's taking care of her hair, and if she's prioritizing her scalp health. From my analysis, I was able to see that her hair was doing well. There was no breakage, there was a normal amount of shedding, which is about 80 to 100 strands a day, and her scalp looked good. One thing that I'm looking for with all of my sewing clients is seborrheic dermatitis. What that is a scalp condition that causes itchy, white, flaky, and sometimes red scale-like patches to form on the scalp. It's kind of like dandruff, but a bit more intense. This happens when the sebum is not properly excreted from the scalp. Because the oil gets built up there underneath these flakes, the scalp is not properly ventilated, and it could lead to hair loss. If this sounds like something that you've experienced or that you've known someone who experienced this, I really recommend that you book a consultation with either a trichologist or a hair loss practitioner. It's really important to get your scalp analyzed to make sure that it's healthy to prevent any preventable hair loss from happening. Let's get back to this takedown. So what I'm doing in this step is I'm spraying the adhesive with the extension removal. I'm using the Bellamy Pro extension release spray, and what I'm doing is spraying it on the bonds, letting it sit a little bit, and then going in and removing the extensions once the bonds have dissolved. This is a great product. It works really well. It doesn't leave any breakage or cause any damage to the hair. The only thing that you must do when using this product is use a clarifying shampoo afterwards. It is essential that you clarify this hair at least 2 to 3 times once you use that spray to get rid of all the residue. Once that tape-in is taken down, I am now going to remove the excess adhesive from her hair. So I'm going to add more release spray as needed, and I'm going to take a fine tooth comb and slowly comb that excess adhesive out of her hair. This step is really essential in my opinion because it helps to remove all of the shed hair that happened naturally. Taking your time to remove that hair and excess adhesive before you get to the bowl is essential. It will prevent breakage and tangles when you're at the bowl, and it will just allow for a better overall healthy experience for your client's hair. This client has thin, low density hair. She does not have that many hairs on her head, and the hairs that are on her head are quite thin. So she is more prone to breakage because that circumference of each hair strand is so much more thinner. It makes it more fragile. She also has dry hair, which also makes the hair more prone to breakage. She has low porosity hair, which means that her hair has trouble absorbing moisture, so there is really tight cuticles on her hair. But because she uses quite a bit of pharmacy-based silicone products, she is prone to buildup, which causes the hair to be even more dry, starving it from moisture. If you have similar hair to this, you might experience dull, dry, limp hair. You might want a bit more volume, might notice a lot of breakage when you're styling your hair. Your hair will be very fragile, you'll have poor elasticity, and you might not enjoy wearing your hair in its natural state. What I recommend that you do is get a clarifying product. If you have product buildup, your hair is just going to get worse and worse. To give you a bit of info on product buildup is when you use heavy occlusive products that are heavy in oils and butter, silicones, and over time they build up on the shaft of your hair. As this is building up, and because they are hydrophobic, they do not like water, they are gonna not allow water to get to your hair. Because of that, your hair is not getting a vital thing that it needs, which is hydration, and over time your hair is starved for that moisture. What a clarifying or chelating treatment does is remove all of that harsh product buildup. It will strip the hair completely, so your hair will be very, very dry afterwards, but you're starting with a great base. How a clarifying shampoo works is it is very high in alkalinity. That means it's going to open up your pores and really remove all of that buildup out of your hair strands. However, that is going to leave your hair extremely dry. So it's really important to go in with a more acidic product, which is normally a conditioner, to add back all that moisture and that nutrients to your hair. At this point, everything is taken down. We remove the braids, remove the sew-in, remove the tape-in, and the adhesive. I'm now going to go in with the Olaplex treatment and give her curls some love before I go in and shampoo her. She is definitely in need of a hydrating treatment. So I'm going to put this on her and detangle her hair some more. As I mentioned, her hair is very prone to breakage, so I want to ensure that her hair is completely detangled before I clarify her. Because once that clarifying shampoo is going on, her hair will be very dry. And because she is prone to breakage with her poor elasticity and very thin hair, I am taking all precautions. As I go through and detangle, I'm making sure that I'm working in small sections. Even though I detangled her hair already and removed some of that adhesive, I really just want to be careful, and I'm always taking my time and being patient with her curls. A lot of hair loss that people experience is preventable. The most common type of hair loss is actually breakage that we do to ourselves by wearing styles that are too tight, or protective styles that we leave in for too long, or just detangling our hair roughly with not the right tools and not the right products. So guys, take your time with your curls, be patient, try new tools, try new techniques, and remember to work in small sections. Now that her hair is thoroughly detangled, I'm checking now to confirm if there's really breakage. So what I'm doing is I'm referencing the left and right side, seeing how I cut the hair, checking the middle from the back. She was fearing that she experienced some breakage at the crown of her head, but in fact she did not. I was checking my guidelines and her hair is lining up. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on my other platforms, and stay tuned for our weekly videos every Wednesday. See y'all. Bye.